Everybody, welcome to the TNC pregame show with 1/3 of your hosts. We got B. Ellis back today. Marcellus Howard here with B. Ellis and A. Millie. B, we have missed you, my brother. How are you doing? How are you feeling? And how are you living?
We back, brother. I'm feeling good, feeling blessed to be back, man. Let's get right to it. Let's get to it.
And welcome back, B. Ellis, in the comments for us.
Yes. Let's go ahead and say congratulations to B. Ellis with the banner behind him.
Yes. He joined us.
I got it done. You guys. Let's go.
So I feel like B's missed a lot, but of course he's been reacting, so I feel like he hasn't. So we're going to jump right to it today.
I'm tuned into y'all.
He's always in tune, right?
Bro, I was locked in.
No, I just felt like I feel like you've missed a lot, but you haven't because you've been right there throughout in the group chat and everything. So it's kind of dope to see you back, man. Happy to get back for sure.
Yes.
First of all, we're gonna talk about player of the game. Of the 2v2, we got Cam, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 39% from the field. B. Ellis, tee us off, man.
Oh, man, like I said, bro, this is my pick to win it all, bro, and this is the reason why. He has a dog mentality about him. I don't care who he's playing against. I don't care if he's playing against the worst player or the best player. He's going to bring the same energy every time he steps on the floor, which is why I have them taking it all. And I think in this game, he just displayed why he's that guy to me, so. Amen. He did a good job.
Yeah, he had a great game. He did what I kind of knew he was gonna do. He didn't really go off. He got Draco involved, but like B said, Cam's just a dog. Like you can really count on him every single time because even if he's not scoring, he's going to have his impact on the game every single time. So that's why I love his game, and I kind of think B is right about who's going to win it all.
Oh, yeah.
They just look really good right now, but there's a lot of basketball to be played still, so we'll see.
Are you switching sides?
I'm never switching sides. I'm making observations purely. That's all.
I want to give my thoughts on Cam within this next topic, the duo. I felt like they could have got this game ended in the first 8 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that's how much Cam was literally being lackadaisical on the boards purposely. Like I felt like he was doing it purposely, like to just show as if how dominant him and Draco were in that 2v2 because they were really dominant very early. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I would have loved to see them just end it as quick as possible and really make a statement because every time you get a chance to hoop, you know, on a platform, whatever it is, just full throttle. That's one thing I've learned, just full throttle, start to finish. Like win by as much as you can. You know, it's all love, but when you're in between the lines, put your foot on their neck. You know what I mean? Like do everything you can to and that's kind of what surprised me about that game is they did check out, but they still won. It felt like they checked out a little bit, though.
They complimented each other pretty well, but I do agree with you guys. Like, especially anytime you step on the floor when the cameras are on, you kind of want to make sure you make a statement in the best way possible. But I think they did, but I think they could have done it sooner, like you guys said. I feel like Draco could have got going a little bit more sooner, but I think they did what they had to do to get to game 3. So.
It got ugly pretty fast, though. This score isn't telling of how the game actually went. If you guys didn't get to watch the game, go watch the game after this pregame show. But when it was, I think it was like 24-9 early, I want to say, or something crazy like that. Might have been 21-9 or something like that. But when I saw how dominant they were together, because they could shoot the ball at a high clip. So you have two shooters on the floor. How do you guard that?
Spacing was great.
In a 2v2, how do you guard that?
Yeah, you can't. It's like I said in my reaction, but it's like playing twos at the park in 2K. You just either you do pick and roll or you just space the floor, spot Draco up, have him moving either shading up or down. And if you give Cam space, like if he's just coming at you full speed with unlimited dribbles, he's probably going to score, but he can kick out to Draco if not. So it's just the spacing was good.
Yeah, this question for you, man, before we get to the next topic here. Actually, I'm gonna hold that.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My mic.
It sounds like you're talking through your camera.
Yeah, I think it's the webcam that's picking it up. Not the good mic.
Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all go.
Nah, B, I think it's picking up through your camera.
No, we can hear it, B. that's what's happening.
Just click your settings real quick and then go to audio
God
and change
damn,
it.
I'm always on some bullet.
You're good, bro. You're good. We caught it early.
You got it early.
Let me see what's popping.
Just go settings.
Did you get it?
Hey. Y'all go ahead, man. I'm good.
All
Okay,
right.
well,
Next topic.
Next topic is Leaky Roof debut. Hey Millie, what'd you see out there?
I think he just needed to get in. I think he just needs to get in rhythm and get a feel and really just like pick his confidence up a little bit. He had some misses early that were just like tough, and it just seemed like he wasn't really that comfortable. You know, that was just my take on it.
Are we good now?
Yes.
Yes, you sound way better.
Here we go, baby. Now listen, Leaky Roof, to me, I feel like he's gonna have a much better showing in his next game. I saw a comment that I agreed with. I'm telling you right now, when you go in that setting for the very first time, it's tough to get your shot going because you're a little tight. You kind of want to impress a little bit. You want to make a statement. But once Leaky Roofs finds a way to get his shot going in the next game that he plays, especially in this 3v3, I think he's going to find his shot. But he was attacking the rim. He showed aggression. He showed he wasn't scared. He showed he wasn't fearful. Although he wasn't efficient in terms of his shot making, I think he got the shots that he wanted to get. He had some open looks, some good looks that I feel like he's going to make in this 3v3.
I like that.
I want to agree with BLS here, man. I think Leaky Roof has a way better showing. Although 15 points and 13 boards is a good showing, I guess statistically from percentage-wise, it wasn't that great. But I think this 3v3 he's going to be something special. I don't want it to ruin or spoil my predictions, though. So before we do that, we have another topic that I think we're going to spend a little bit of time on here. Castro's first game of the season. Now, I'll watch you guys' reactions. BLS.
I knew you was coming at my hat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What did you see within the first 5 minutes in terms of why Castro wasn't as successful in this 2v2?
In all actuality, I saw timidness. And I honestly think Cam got to him. The very first possession that Castro caught a rebound, he got it, ball went out straight out of bounds. Right. I honestly think Cam had a huge factor in terms of Castro's thinking, Castro's ability to be aggressive, Castro's ability to be himself, because I've seen him on other platforms go off. And It's just something about this particular showing that he just wasn't himself. I don't think this is the real Castro, y'all. Seriously. Because I've seen him on other platforms go crazy.
Hey, Millie?
I agree. I think that B's comment is accurate. Like, I don't think he's playing pretty bad right now, and I don't think that's obviously not his best basketball, and obviously the fans are gonna have their comments and stuff like that. But I think he's just maybe all of it is getting to his head a little bit too much, and he just needs to find his comfort zone. And because once anybody is playing really confident basketball, you can see it, and you can, and they're gonna have an impact on the game. And he has the skill set to do so. It's just a matter of finding that comfort zone, that confidence, and finding his voice and stepping into it. And once he does that, like, the wheels will be turning, and that team will be much better because of it. But yeah, I don't think he's as bad as we're seeing right now. I don't.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Castro too, just on my own time. He's actually pretty solid at the game of basketball. I think I'm gonna take a different stance on this. What I would have liked to see was Kale put Castro in the 1v1 with him. I feel like he would have gained more confidence early on. I think the 2v2, it was just, they were outmatched off the rip. I think if he's playing with Kale and Kale's more so in his ear as he's playing with him, that I think there's more confidence with that. And the 2v2, Kale was trying to get that confidence into him because that's his boy, but it's different because Kale wasn't out there with him in that fire during the game. So I think I would have liked to see Castro in the 1v1 and then throw Tay and Leaky in the 2v2. I don't know. I feel like that would have been more beneficial.
I want to ask you something, Sal. I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
If Castro gets put in the 1v1 with Kale, does Scar single-handedly beat them?
I think Scar would definitely have a better shot. But if Kale gets hot, right? Kale can get hot. Castro, I think, is actually better in a 1v1 setting rather than a 2v2. I'd rather take my chance with Castro in the 1v1 than the 2v2 is what I'm saying.
Man, that would have been tough, bro. I'm telling you, I feel like Scar beats them. I feel like
he might though. He might, but I'm saying though, I'd rather from a captain standpoint, I take my chances with Castro in the 1v1 next to me. Because I've seen him play in a 1v1 setting, right? Like we've seen Castro go toe to toe with all the heavyweight guys in a 1v1. So putting him in a 2v2, you can kind of expose that mismatch even more because there's unlimited dribbles. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you do lose Tay to go offense defense with, because Tay played a lot of defense in that game,
which is right.
But I actually agree with Sel on this. I think he would have been better off in the ones. It would have got his feet wet. I think he's more comfortable and familiar. And in twos, he kind of like shied away, and Leaky took a lot of the load. I think that they would have had a better chance to win the twos, and I think they would have had a chance still to win the ones. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if you got Kale on your side, you have a chance to win any type of one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, too, the last point I make before we move on to this next topic is what BLS said. I feel like Cam got into his head early because remember what I said purposely. I feel like Cam was letting him get rebounds and shoot wide open shots and not even contesting it. When you get wide open shots time after time, purposely, sometimes you might second guess. You're like, damn, can I shoot this ball? Like, is my shot
open?
But you like, damn, like, hold on, I'm too open, right? So Cam's looking at him like, man, nah, hell nah. Like you looking at it like it's kind of crazy, but in the big scope of things, that plays a factor into someone's mental during a game. I think it's very important. So
it's a very mental game.
It's very mental.
Absolutely. Speaking of the mental game, mentality wise, shot selection. What would you grade it? A Millie. So as Team Cam, grade that, and Team Kale shot selection.
I mean, Cam and Draco's shot selection I felt like was good. It's been a long weekend, so I don't exactly remember all of the shots taken, but I do remember they didn't have a whole lot of trouble scoring. And then Castro and Leaky, I thought they got good shots too. Honestly, Cam and Draco were sagging off a lot of times, and like they did get a little lackadaisical. So Castro and Leaky did have some really good looks. They were just missing. So I thought the shot selection in this game wasn't too bad, honestly. What do y'all think?
I'm seeing a chemistry discrepancy. Just being off the fact that Cam and Draco have kind of seen each other play together, or like they've season 8, I believe they played together in the 5v5. They know how to play off each other. There was instances in the 2v2 where they had a couple back doors. Like they just got easier ones or twos than Castro and Leaky. I feel like Castro and Leaky was kind of just playing isolation basketball the entire time. And I feel like you said, Sel, Cam is baiting you. And if you don't make him respect you, he's not going to respect you. He's not going to do it. So I think chemistry-wise, the efficiency for Draco is kind of insane. I mean, that is 5 for 11, 3 for 8 from 3. That's the most efficient guy in the 2v2. So I think it's more chemistry than anything.
Yeah.
Well, question for both of you guys. Play devil advocate here. Devil's advocate. We kind of gave Fomby flack for the lack of effort he was giving on offense, but it could have been to his strategy when he was guarding Trail. Was that the same thing we saw in Cam, or was it kind of hidden because of how hard Cam was playing throughout the whole game? I'm trying to make.
Are you saying when Cam kind of like his energy kind of dropped a little bit because they were
when he was
winning the way they were?
There was winning. I honestly contesting jump shots.
I think you should play every possession. Like in a perfect world, he plays every possession as hard as he can. But like when he needed to turn it up, he could have. And he felt that dominant to where he could they were winning by a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's the same thing. Fomby and them had went down pretty early and they really needed him to turn it up. So, I don't look at that as a lack of effort necessarily. He just lost.
I just want to play devil's advocate. That's all. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I just wanted to ask the question to kind of put it out there.
Yeah,
just to add on that, I feel like I never questioned Cam's effort.
Right.
When he plays, I mean, I feel like this was more of just a mind game thing for him. He's like, all right.
He's focused.
And then also in the tag team 1v1, he was also talking about that 79 rating to Castro. So once the 2v2 started, he had it in his mind, okay, I'm about to use that against him. I'm finna play mind games with him and beat him by basically without even playing deep. I don't know how he even did it. Honestly.
Is that the committee's fault?
No.
What the committee's fault?
No.
I feel like the rating, like Cam used that to his advantage. Is that our fault? Like the committee?
Go ahead, Millie.
No, I mean, Cam's using it as a tool. Listen, they're gonna get in people's heads regardless of what. If it's not by a rating, it's by something else. Like Cam is, it's all mental. Just to update too, we are going to be updating the rankings during the season. So you want to touch on that real quick, just to let them know?
Yes. So for you guys out there that's watching, after we see Team Friga play, because it's the only team that we have not seen play yet, we will be releasing a new updated rankings for all of the guys. I think we might do that as a special episode by itself. You guys definitely want to stay tuned for that because it's going to cause a lot of controversy yet again, right? But it's going to be a lot of unbiased opinion. We gotta be honest.
I need to ask both y'all a question. If you guys have a rating about yourself in your head, right? If I rate you guys lower than that, you're gonna be like, all right, bet I'm about to show you what's up. You're not about to be like, oh, well, I don't know who I am anymore.
Right,
you're not gonna be like that. We killers.
Facts. I agree. Yeah, like I don't think there's any instance in the world where just in life, if I say, hey, B. Ellis, man, I feel like you're pretty trash at walking. You're not gonna stop walking. You gonna keep walking.
Walk a little softer.
Yeah, like what you gonna do? Change the way you walk? Like
I am who I am.
Yeah, exactly. But I think moving on from this topic to the 3v3, which we're gonna talk about next, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge to see how they do this. And when I say this, how are they going to incorporate Castro in this matchup? How do you do it? I feel like he's going to be the odd guy left out. I'm going to be blatantly honest. I don't think Castro's going to get a lot of minutes in this 3v3 if I'm being just black and white honest with you. Thoughts on that? And it sucks because he deserves minutes, but damn. How?
I mean, yeah, you got to play the best players, right? Like, I don't think anybody deserves minutes, and that's not a shot at Castro because I believe in his game. I believe that he can play better. I just think there's a mental curve that he needs to get over, and that's up to him. You know what I'm saying? That's some soul searching. That's maybe more training, maybe just whatever it is. I don't know what it is for him. I don't have the answers, but as of right now, it would be tough to play him big minutes, just like we treat this like a college team or a pro team. You play the best players. So this is not a shot at Castro, but whoever is the best players for each team has to play. You have to play the best guys that give you the best shot to win. So we might not see as much because I don't know where the confidence lays. Although there is a lot of confidence from Kel, and I can't see him really just giving up on Castro in that way.
I just don't see who comes out the game. Who is going to be like, all right, come get me.
Right. That's practical. I don't know either because Kel ain't coming out no matter how much.
Yeah, Kel's not coming out. Isote is the best defender of all four. So he's probably going to be on Cam or Scar. And Leaky has to guard Draco or Kamari. Like he has to. Unless Kel's like, hey, come get me for a quick little stint. I can see it. But other than that, no, because you got four killers on the other side, man. I just don't see it.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. I honestly want to make the bold prediction he doesn't play much. And it's not even of like that's Kel's boy. We know that. But executive decisions sometimes have to be made. The hard decisions have to be made. In this instance, you're trying to win 10 bands. Yeah. Castro's a part of the team. But it's like maybe this matchup just isn't for Castro. And that is okay. So this is what's going to like determine that. It depends on how Scar and Cam are playing. If they're hot off the rip, there's just no way.
Oh, no.
There's no way because then you're going to be playing from behind. Kale has the freshest legs. Kale and Tay do because they played in 1v1.
Yeah.
So they're going to play probably majority of the minutes.
So question. What if Tay and Kale what if one of those come out cold?
You still definitely defense though.
Yeah. But at the same time, if somebody's just not playing well, you have to put Castro in to see. You at least got to see how he's going to perform, because if we do actually believe that he can play well, which I do believe he's capable of playing well, you have to see if that game he's going to play well. And if you notice that he's a little bit off or things aren't going well, then you yank him.
And just to play the opposite side as well, he did go for 3 straight buckets towards the end of the 2v2.
Correct.
The drop cross, left hand lay,
Yes.
turn around, knock down mid, and the tray ball. So he may have found himself a little bit just to play the other side. So just in case KRT do come out cold, they may be like, hey, bro, you made the last 3 buckets. Let's see if you can continue that streak.
Going into the next game. I like that.
Yeah.
Good observation.
That's a good point, man. I have to pick a side on this. I have to say that he's not going to play as much. And it might not come as a surprise to people, but it's a surprise to me because I don't think we've seen a 3v3 where they haven't played the sub as much. Like they haven't came in. You know what I'm saying? We've seen everybody. Well, the last 3v3 was DC Heat and them. But it's like, oh, wait, no. Did they get swept?
DCE got swept.
I'm tripping.
Who was the 3v3? Fambi and Robson.
My bad. Yeah. Robin Moon. My bad. Team Robin Moon. But we seen that like there were subs on both sides. This one, Team Cam will be subbing.
Oh,
I'll tell you right now.
100%.
I'm almost 99% sure Leaky Tay and Kale played 95% of the minutes.
Can you guys see an instance where Cam is out there with Draco and Kamari, or Scar's out there with Draco and Kamari?
Yeah.
So Cam and Scar will be subbing for each other?
Yeah, like one is playing primarily point guard position, playing off those 2 wings.
I actually like that a lot. That's what I said would be their best lineup. And you just rotate Cam and Scar, and they give full effort while they're in, and then you just rotate those 2 guys. I know them having them on the court aesthetically is so amazing because they feed off each other and this and that. But at the same time, like I think it would be more optimal for them to just rotate as point guards personally. But this is a huge game too because the loser goes to the losing bracket. Like this is the final game, so this is a big game.
Well, first of all, we got to talk about this before we do predictions. Who the hell is starting for Team Cam?
Draco, Cam, Scar.
Yeah, they probably will just have Kamari come off the bench just because of the.
You wouldn't want to start Kamari?
I would.
I think it's more of like a when the Clippers first made the trade, Russ is starting just because he's Russ.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing the best thing for the team.
Right.
I think it's gonna be Draco, Cam, and Scar.
And why'd you say Russ? B, like you could have said any other player.
Just the greatest player of all time to me.
He's the greatest of all time.
To me.
Right.
To me.
Shout out Russ though.
Give me De'Aaron Fox.
Are you crazy?
Like the beat.
Oh my gosh, he's so disrespectful. He's disrespectful.
This will go on forever if we do this right now.
Are we gonna do this like that?
Fellas, we are 5 minutes away from game time, which means it is that time for our prediction.
Yes, sir.
B. Ellis is first day back. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Team Cam, but this is going to be the best 3v3 so far in this series. This is going to be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. The Vegeta scanners will be on for this motherfucker right here. This joke about to be one of the ones. Team Cam 30-28.
Wow.
This is going to be ridiculous.
You said Team Kale?
Team Cam.
Okay.
That's his team, yeah.
That's right. So, Emil, you kind of can't go against Team Kale if that's your team.
Oh, I don't want to. It's Team Kel 30-28. I got the script.
Yo, you've been going stupid too. You've been going crazy. Oh my god.
Hey, A really has been going the same with the predictions.
I'm the script writer. It's 38. It's 30-28 Team Kel.
Fellas. Oh, the records.
I feel like everybody's been right for the most part.
I'm 2-3, I think.
I've just been a little more right. I've been right on the nail a few days.
You kind of deserve extra points for that.
Yeah, they rub it in, damn it.
It's kind of crazy.
I'm torn.
So,
man.
who you going with?
I'm torn because of the chemistry Team Cam has. I'm torn. And then if you look at Kale, Leaky, and Tay,
bruh,
and Castro, but those main 3, you look at those 3, and if they could figure it out within the first 5 possessions,
oh, bro,
you think it might get ugly?
I mean, it's just they got Kale and Leaky can get hot for sure. Tay's a little streaky. Cam and Scar can get hot. Draco is one of the greatest in team settings, though. So I think he might be the hottest. It just, oh my gosh, I don't know.
All right, let me ask you guys a quick question.
For me, freak.
Quick question: who are the best 2 players in team settings with both teams combined? Do you think Draco's the top 2, and who is the other one? If so,
Tay's pretty solid.
Oh, you bro, we be here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Tay?
Last year, team said
Tay and who?
Tay on the best player, and he's still gonna get me a bucket.
Right. Tay and team setting. I would say Cam, but I've seen Cam get on his teammates in a negative fashion sometimes too, and that can kind of hurt his team.
It might be Tay and Draco.
What about Kamari? B, you were in season 8. Wait, was Kamari in season 8? Am I tripping?
He was, but he didn't play that much in the 5, so he was hurt. I'm gonna go Tay and Draco. Just
that's
off.
Now
we're talking now. Oh, like you said, it's such a huge thing with Cam. If Cam is on the right side of the fence that day,
yes,
and he's in a positive mindset, he'll be the best player on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, but if I'm talking about consistency in terms of the mindset, game, putting the ball in the basket, defending, I'll probably go Tay. Man, Kel's no slouch.
X Factor. Who's the X Factor?
Yes, X Factor. I haven't even get my prediction yet, so give me more time to think. No, give me more time to think. Thank you.
All right, B, X Factor.
Kel.
Ooh, Sel, you got an X Factor? You want to hold off?
My X Factor for the whole entire game is going to be Scar. Is he going to shoot his game in or out? Is he going to shoot his team in or out of the game? Because he's been hot, so he might take some more shots.
I actually don't think he will. I actually don't think he will shoot that much. Exactly. I think I'm going back to my X Factor as Leaky.
Oh,
I'm gonna need you today, Leaky. I need you.
Oh, that's a good
I need you.
Right on target.
Damn.
Right on target.
Oh, okay.
I have a question. Wait. Before Sel gives his prediction. Before Sel gives his prediction, who matches up with who? So let's say it's Kel, Tay, Leaky, Cam, Scar, Draco. Obviously, Leaky and Draco match up. Obviously, from the guard standpoint, who starts off on who?
You got to go, if Kamari is in, you got to go Tay on Kamari, I think. You got to go Leaky to Draco, if that's a combination. Okay. Yep. And then the last two, both guards.
I agree.
So we need a prediction, brother.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. What you got, man? This is big because you're losing in the predictions right now.
Exactly. Thank you for pointing that out. Damn
it. It is hard because you don't have either one of these teams winning. So, like, it's easy for me and Millie. You really got to pick right here.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Come on, Sal.
You
need this one.
I'm going big performance from Leaky Roof, but not enough to beat Team Cam 30-27.
Ooh, look at Millie. Millie's shaking.
Ouch. Oh, that's okay. I like being the loner on this one. Let's go.
I think it's a legacy game for Kel and a big showing for Leaky.
Team Kel in the comments. X Factor, Leaky, Roof, Castro, step up game. Tay,
come on,
do what you do.
Come on.
We just need
wow.
On Team Cam side, we just got to keep being us. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing.
This is GM.
Okay, we're good.
GM Ellis.
And from the outside looking in, when Team Frigga steps on the court, we are sweeping any and everybody.
That's a tough squad. Oh, they play next too.
Yes,
I can't wait for that one.
Who they got?
I cannot wait for them.
They play Team Moon.
Oh my. It's elimination game.
Frigga Moon in the ones?
Sir.
That would be fire.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are literally 4 minutes away from game time. Team Cam versus Team Kel. We are the TNC pregame show crew. 1/3 Marcellus Howard here with B. Ellis and A. Millie. We appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. And if you haven't, become a member. It's 99 cents. All the proceeds will go to the pot for season 9. Enhance it. Increase it. Feast it. Pause.
It's about to be crazy today.
We can't wait. We'll catch you guys on the next pregame, which will be on Wednesday. We out this thing.
Sheesh.